According to a study featured in the New York Times, people who send or receive texts take their eyes off the road for about 5 seconds, which when traveling at highway speeds can cover about 100 yards. As if people driving down the road needed another distraction between drunk drivers, passengers, and other things that can take people's attention off the road. We don't need another distraction like texting. I myself have been involved in a wreck where texting was the cause of the accident, so I personally know the dangers. I never really paid any attention to how dangerous texting and driving was. Whenever I would get a notification on my phone, it's nothing for me to pick it up and check it while driving. Oftentimes, I would reply without even thinking about it, putting myself and everybody around me in danger. One morning while I was driving to work, I ran into a truck because I was texting. It was a foggy morning and should have been on my phone to start with. Texting became a habit to me, so without any consideration, I was on my phone. I could hardly see because of the fog. When I topped the hill, I ran into the truck without even hitting the brakes. I was thrown from the driver's seat into the windshield and was taken to the hospital. My truck was totaled, and the driver of the other truck suffered from whiplash. All of this occurred while I was texting and driving. It was definitely a wake up call for me to put the phone away while driving. And I'm not the only one who's had a wreck while texting. In 2011, nearly 23% of all vehicle accidents involved a cell phone, and the number grows every year. Teens are among the most frequent to use cell phones while driving. And texting and driving isn't the only danger while driving and using the phone. The phone causes more distractions than just sending or receiving a text. It puts people in danger when you're reaching for it, calling, or answering calls. And now with the majority of the people having smartphones, there's a distraction of surfing the web or browsing social media. Laws are now being put in place to stop texting and driving. 46 states now have the laws in place, and the rest are looking at the best ways to implement them. It's believed that it will have the same result as the seatbelt law. Now, they believe that 90% of the country uses their seatbelts now, that there is a law in place enforcing it, resulting in a fine if the law is not followed. So instead of putting yourself at risk and everybody else in danger, wait until you reach your destination to send a text or read it. I promise waiting to check your phone is a much better option than being involved in a wreck. Make the road a safer place by putting those phones away and forgetting about them until you get where you're going. I know I will.